a sense of anticipation can really enhance our excitement and our joy upon receiving something. I'm thinking about how this works, especially in romance novels or in the series Bridgerton, which is out on Netflix and has recently come out with its latest series about Queen Charlotte. And in each of these series, there's a romance at the center, which builds up a sense of anticipation for a romance between two people, which we just know is inevitable. We know is going to happen, but it's withheld by some mystery, by some difficulty in the relationship that's preventing the couple from getting together or from really bringing their love to fruition. And because of that sense of anticipation, knowing this thing is going to happen, but watching it be withheld and waiting for it to happen, we have such a sense of excitement for that result, a sense of waiting and anticipation. I think that this is a similar effect that's created by the counting of the omer, which we've been doing for the past 6 weeks. And it's going to culminate in the holiday of Shavuot, where we celebrate the giving of the Torah. We're counting from the moment of the Exodus in Egypt, which we celebrate on Passover, to the receiving of the Torah at Sinai on Shavuot. And I think that this counting is a way of counting down, a way of creating anticipation for that moment of receiving Torah, just as the Israelites in the desert would have experienced. They would have been feeling in the desert this sense of aimlessness, this sense of, we've been freed from Egypt, now what do we do? Right? And they've been waiting for this moment of receiving Torah, of connecting with God, their Savior, and with receiving the Torah, which gives them a sense of purpose, a sense of direction in their lives. And so, too, perhaps would have been felt in ancient times when Shavuot was a pilgrimage holiday where everyone would bring the first fruits of their harvest. You can just imagine the counting down that would have happened in those days where the Israelites were anticipating the first fruits, watching as the plants grew. What am I going to bring as the first fruits of my harvest? And getting ready and excited to see all their friends and family from all over the country in this joyous moment of reunion. And so we have this sense of anticipation, which we've built into our tradition using the wisdom that so many artists have. For example, issuing a countdown before the drop of a new musical album or a movie, or perhaps letting everyone know that the album is coming but not telling them when it's going to happen. That sense of anticipation creates so much more excitement, so much more joy even when it happens. I'm thinking of a story I once heard of a woman who had a wonderful 70th birthday celebration with her family that was a surprise. They surprised her with everyone coming in from all over the country to celebrate her birthday. But when the party began, she looked sad. And her children asked, "Why are you sad, Mom? This is a party for you." And she said, "I would have rather it wasn't a surprise. That way I could have known about it and been so excited in anticipation of this day coming. And you took away from me the opportunity to look forward to this day." And so we rejoice and enjoy the opportunity to look forward to Shavuot, which is coming up this coming Thursday night. We'll be celebrating together. So wishing you a sweet Shavuot and an anticipation of Shavuot as well as Shabbat.